That phrase, I am enough, you've had a lot of success with celebrities and CEOs. And I've heard some of the stories you tell that just engineering that phrase into their mind does it. How does that work? And how can you get these people with these kind of negative thought loops that they've had for 10, 20 years to just start transforming?
Well, you see, when you question a belief, you no longer believe it. The minute you question a belief, you'll find with your children when they start to go, but Daddy, how come Father Christmas had a suit on under his outfit, or he had black beard under the white beard, or how can he get around the world? How can someone that big get down a chimney that big? And how do the reindeer get down? When you question a belief, you don't believe it, which is why all religions go, never question the imam or the priest or the rabbi. I remember years ago my lawyer saying he asked his imam if he could watch, is it Fatal Attraction? He went, absolutely not. No, you can't watch that. And he didn't go because he told him he couldn't go. So when you question a belief, you don't believe it anymore. And the thing with I'm enough is it makes you stop questioning yourself. You go, yeah, I've got cellulite, I'm still enough. I'm driving around in an old car, I'm still enough. I've got some wrinkles, I'm still enough. And I'm enough. It's a bit like if you put moisture on very dry skin. Your skin doesn't go, is that fair trade? Is it organic? It lets it in and it nourishes you. And I'm enough will also go in and nourish you from the inside out, because your mind will believe whatever you tell it. Anything you tell it, it believes. So you might as well tell it amazing stuff, because it doesn't stop to go, is that true? If you walk down the road and late at night go, that person's going to attack me and kill me, you'll start to feel as if they really are. If you sit on a plane and go, that person looks like a member of ISIS, I think they're going to blow up the plane. Even if you play a game with yourself, you start to feel as if they really are going to do that, even though it's not true. And, I have many clients who come in. I've had several who've had cancers. I cannot go in the MRI scanner. When it goes in, I feel like I'm in my coffin going in to be cremated. And because they put those words in their head, I've got cancer, I'm having a scan, and now I feel like I'm in the coffin being cremated, of course they have a bad time. And so I always say to them, look, when you go in the scanner, you have to say, this is so great, I'm so chilled. How much do I want an hour to myself? I'm going to lie here and have an hour to myself. And then I had an experience of that, having to go into the same MRI. And I was just playing a game going, I'm so chilled, this is amazing. And I thought, oh, I'm in my coffin. And when I said I'm in my coffin, my whole body had a totally different reaction. And I knew I was lying to myself, but you can play games, drive on the freeway going, I'm going to get hit in a minute, I'm going to die, I'm going to skid off the road. And your mind doesn't say, now stop this, that's all nonsense. It starts to make you feel as if that's really going to happen. And you always have a choice when you're going into negative expressions. Talk yourself out of it, rather than rationalize why you feel so. Like you can lie in bed at night and go, oh my God, someone's rattling the door, they're going to break in, they're going to kill me, I'm on my own in the house here. And then you can go, it's the wind. You get a choice, but if you don't choose to change the words, then you're going to have a very bad reaction, because your words form your reality. Words shape your reality. And if you pick better words, you have a better reality, and that is an absolute fact. Change your words, and they change your reality. And it's so easy. It's easy, it's free, it's fast.
So for anyone listening, they should be proactive in the stories they're telling themselves and try to catch themselves with the negative stories. Is that hard for some people?
I think when they start it, they realize it's very interesting. Or one of my clients who was a very famous model, I noticed that her word was always terrifying. I got this job, terrifying. I went on a plane and these 4 guys hit on me, terrifying. And I'm like, actually, let's look at how terrifying it really is to be hit on a plane because you're gorgeous. I mean, you can stick on a baseball hat, wash off your makeup, sit at the back with a book, and they might leave you alone. But even if they don't, where's the terror in that? So people use these really incredibly descriptive words. Is hell. Going to the store is hell. Driving on the freeway is hell. Actually, not having a car and having to put gas in it is hell. It's annoying to be on the freeway. It takes a lot of time. It's frustrating. But we all want time. You have to stop using these words. This is a disaster. And so I think when people begin to think, oh yeah, I asked my friends and they said the word you use all the time is nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is killing me. You know, I had an American PA and she'd go, I'm killing it. Or she goes, oh, this guy asked me out, I nearly died. Or when I got the job, I wanted to die. And I'm like, I didn't really want to die, though, did you, darling? I mean, you didn't really think I got that job with the I want to die. This guy's asked me, I want to die. Don't keep saying, I want to die, or, oh, I could have killed myself when I messed up that speech. I could have just died of shame, or I just wanted to kill myself when I did something so stupid, because it's not true. So you got to tell your mind, I messed up. Nobody even noticed, and if they did, they don't care. You don't really want to die when a great guy asks you out, and if a great guy dumps you, you also don't want to die. You want to get over it and find someone even better. So I think people don't find it hard. They find it immensely easy because they go, really? If changing my words will change my life? Oh, yes. So most of them find it quite exciting because they're prepared to take medication, to go to therapy, to go and do sit-ups, to do anything to change their reality, when all you have to do is change how you talk to yourself. And it's a lot easier than all the other stuff.